I'm tired. Well, maybe it's better to do videos like this when I'm tired. Slows down my ADHD. Anyway, thanks for Facebook memories on Facebook. I found out one day, it was 10 years ago today, this afternoon, or 11 o'clock at night, that me and Mike Gaudet, remember him? A lot of people, new people, want to know. Mike Gaudet was the biggest panhandler that Fredericton has ever seen. He was big, huge guy. He could have been a baseball player. His hand was about this big, and he turned around. Oh, somebody is sending me an email. Turn around. Okay, focus. So what happened? He didn't make it in the see, I get distraction here. Jesus. So anyway, he could have made it in the major league or minor leagues or whatever, but he turned to drugs, and he was a bully. He was the biggest bully that Fredericton has ever seen. He would go to other panhandlers and demand they give him half their money, or he took one guy, broke his jaw. Anyway, he was a big dude. So what happened? Like I said, this afternoon, it would have been 10 years ago that me and Mike Gaudet had a huge fist fight in front of the Tannery, right on the street. But it was funny. Jeez, rice. What's all that? So it was funny in a way because I was sitting by the ledge, and I guess there was this guy, this bureaucrat, and this big guy, and he said, "That logger took my picture. I'm gonna get him." So I guess a short guy, a Frenchman, anyway. He looked at him, he goes, "Who, Charles?" He's an idiot. So anyway, so this short guy approached me in French. He said, "Hey, Charles, remember me?" I look at him, I go, "No." He says, "I went to school with you at Mathieu Martin." So, "Oh, yeah." Hundreds went through Mathieu Martin. So he said, "Charles, you used to fight a lot." You see, in the 70s, nobody knew about ADHD. And I couldn't stay in that classroom. I was running around and, known as a fool. Now it's a different level of fool. But there, nobody knew. If I wasn't interested in the issue, get me the hell out of here. And people made fun of me, whatever. And then the confrontation, and boom, the fight started. So he looks at me, he says, "You used to fight a lot in school, Charles." And he said, yeah, you went to school with me." He said, "Charles, can I ask you a personal question?" And he said, "Go ahead." "When you fight now, do you still go for the kill?" I sort of smirked. I said, "You know what? I haven't had a fist fight in 14 years. I don't know." So anyway, next thing you know, 2 weeks later, I seen this Bob Murray. Anyway, it's this guy. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me see if I could play it. You know, you tried everything. You tried Listerine. You tried everything under the book. Did you try Red Bull? So this is Bob. Bob is now dead, and I was making fun of him because saying that there was a Red Bull truck and see if he would drink Red Bull. Oh, no, whatever. Not yet. Have you heard good things about between the alcoholics? Did you hear good stories about Red Bull? No. No? Or Jew? No. Nothing about Red Bull? There's a guy coming there asking you. Yeah. That'd be funny. It's like Red Bull, that's the way it is. Fuck off, asshole! So, he turned around and spit right in my face. Having about Red Bull? There's a guy coming there asking you. Yeah. That'd be funny. It's like Red Bull, that's the way it is. Fuck off, asshole! So anyway.
At Waybear, we get pretty excited about furniture. Around here, it's not a patio, it's patio. Oh!
So there's a lot of things. He spit right in my face. So there's a lot of things you got to do these days when you have a fist fight. I had to get out my glasses, and then my camera, put it aside, and Mike was just waiting. Hey, come on, I can't wait all day. And I said to myself, well, here we go. If I gotta die, I gotta die. We gotta go. So he hit me one right here. Well, Jesus Christ, I was in La La Land. I was just going, and next thing you know, he hit me another one, and I sort of like enjoyed it. I haven't felt it in 14 years. And next thing you know, I don't know what happened. So Mike was on his knees, and then I had him by the hair, and I was going by the uppercut. And I could hear an echo, like it was like an echo in a cave. Charles, stop! You're killing him! I lost it. I completely lost it. So it's then somebody grabbed me from behind, and then Mike just ran away, and I just said, what happened? So I seen one guy. As a matter of fact, I seen him last night. I don't see him too often. He seen the whole thing, and I asked him, what happened? And then he told me, because I blacked out. Anyway, so then the panhandlers were looking at me afterward. They were looking, they thought I was a nerd that was writing a blog. So they go, Rocky. So I seen the Frenchman, and I said, hey, remember you asked me last week? Guess what? I still got it. 14 years after, I still got it at the age of 50. Now 55. Now I'm 65. So God knows what could happen now. But now it's different. You have people now, we were talking about that last night. There's no more fist fight. People use knives, and they don't, like you see at Canadian Tire. Big guy, big muscles, and he starts stabbing people at Canadian Tire. I don't know. I seen a guy pull a knife on me. I call the cops. You don't fool around with that. I phone the cops. Let the court handle it. If a judge say no, you have mental illness, you do crystal meth, you can use knives against a citizen. Go ahead. Then we got a problem. But no, they don't fight like they used to. But Mike is now deceased. Robert is now deceased. People look at me and say, "Oh, Mike, what happened to him?" I said, "I'm not going to answer that. What do you think? You do drugs all the time, and I mean, come on, you're gonna die. Simple as that." So it's 10 years. I remember just step by step like it happened yesterday. But I'm telling you, time flies, time's going by, and I was always curious to know. Mike Gaudet thought this was his territory, downtown Fredericton. It was his. I wonder how we would have reacted with this bunch.